A minister, a lieutenant, land on the line. In Abuja, FCT Minister Nyesom Wike arrives with bulldozers and documents. Armed soldiers blocked the gate. Orders from a former naval chief. Wike demands entry. The lieutenant holds his ground. The cameras roll. But this isn't about ego or rank. This is about the 47-year-old law that decides who really owns the ground beneath every Nigerian's feet. From Abuja to Lagos, bulldozers are everywhere. In Abuja, Wike calls it restoring the master plan. Entire estates marked for demolition. In Lagos, the Coastal Road project carves through beachfront communities. Landmark beach resort, gone. Hundreds of homes flattened. Residents had titles, documents, years of payments. The government had 5 words, revoked for overriding public interest. It's not chaos, it's the law. To understand why this keeps happening, you have to go back to 1978. Nigeria's military government passed the Land Use Act. It was meant to reform ownership, end speculation, make access equitable. Instead, it centralized control. Section 1 is blunt. It states, all land are hereby vested in the governor and shall be held in trust. In plain English, the government owns everything. You don't. You occupy land with government permission formalized in a certificate of occupancy. Section 5 lets them grant, renew, or revoke your rights at will. Section 28 gives them legal cover, quote-unquote, overriding public interest. These 5 words, originally intended for critical infrastructure like defense or hospitals, are now the engine behind every demolition in Nigeria. Even the powerful aren't safe. The land Wike tried to reclaim, it belonged to a retired vice admiral, a man who commanded warships. It didn't matter. Under the Land Use Act, your rank, your money, your service to the country, none of it protects you. Only the state decides what is public interest. And if you try to fight, Section 47 states, no court shall have jurisdiction to inquire into the vesting of all land in the governor. You cannot sue. You cannot appeal. Your ownership ends where the government's interpretation begins. So whether you're a vice admiral in Abuja or a homeowner on the Lagos coast, the truth is the same. You're a tenant of the state, and your lease expires whenever the government says so. The Lagos Coastal Road demolitions prove how elastic public purpose can be. Entire beachfront communities flattened. Some families got compensation. Some are still waiting years later. Some got nothing at all, just a letter and a bulldozer. The project is legal because the Act allows it. Wike isn't the problem. He's the clearest example of how the law was designed to function. Absolute, hierarchical, military in spirit. Because the bulldozer doesn't break the law, it enforces it. The Land Use Act was born in 1978 under the military regime. Nearly 50 years later, it still governs like one. So no, the lieutenant doesn't own his land. Neither does the ex-naval chief. Neither do the families on the Lagos coast. And neither do you. Because in Nigeria, you don't own the ground beneath your feet. You rent it from people who can change their minds.